Good afternoon. Thank you for being here today. My name is Vince Michelli. I'm a director at Frame.io. I'm here with Becca Dobbins, our producer, and Alyssa Rooney, our cinematographer. Today we are talking to you about how we create cinematic customer stories using Frame.io. So we're a little production company inside of Frame.io, and we create all their original video content. We're super proud of the content we've been able to do over the last year and a half, but of course that comes with a lot of work. We are a small team, we've got limited budgets, we typically have pretty short timelines that we have to create this content. So what we want to talk to you about today is how we achieve that effectively, efficiently, and use Frame.io to sort of walk us through keeping all that content together.
So we're going to talk today about one specific case study called V-Speed. This came out a week ago, and it's our most recent production. So we're going to take you through how we achieved and used Frame.io to tell this story. And from the day we wrapped, we had 7 days to turn in a picture lock final to start and go out. So we had some interesting constraints with this project that we wouldn't have been able to achieve without Frame.io. So we're going to start working through pre-production and really talking about ways we were able to tackle this project.
We use Frame.io from pre-production through post in a lot of various different ways. And one of the major things that's been able to help us start to use Frame.io for pre-production and production is camera to cloud and camera to cloud connections. So camera to cloud is Frame.io's newer technology that allows us to upload camera files, sound files, and third-party app integrations directly into Frame.io instantly. I like to set up my pre-production project with references, overheads, lookbooks. That way, all my collaborators can kind of have access to all of my materials within Frame.io. I'm going to go into lens tests, and I use camera to cloud at my tests. Vince, the director, wasn't able to make it to our test, and so what's really cool is I was able to shoot all of these clips to the cloud, and even though he wasn't there with me, he was able to collaborate in real time, making notes and annotations on the footage. Another really helpful tool that we use in pre-production is a third-party app that's an integration of ours called Magic Viewfinder. What's really cool is I connect it to a Frame.io project, and this app will instantly send my scout photos directly to Frame.io as I'm shooting them, and so collaborators on and off the set are able to access these photos. These are a couple of before and after images that I like sharing. I think it really signifies how important it is to get alignment prior to shooting. I think because we're able to use Magic Viewfinder, all of the stakeholders on this project were able to agree on what we did before shooting, and helps us all to be really stoked on what we end up doing in the long run with the final product.
So let's talk about production now. So of course, camera to cloud is helpful in pre. Where it really starts to shine for us is on set. We've been shooting camera to cloud on all of our projects. We have Teradek cubes attached to all of our cameras. We've mentioned not all of our stakeholders can be with us on every single shoot. So instead of having somebody dedicated on set all day long to transcoding footage and uploading it, we have an automatic process where it's going straight to Frame.io, and our collaborators can have access to that footage. Our editor, Sandra, cut this piece. What she'll do is cut in Premiere, upload to Frame, and what's really nice is from my house, I can go into the cut and I can start dropping in notes into Frame, and they're time code accurate. Now inside of Premiere, what's great about this is once I put in my notes, what Sandra sees inside of Premiere, we've got a panel built in. Frame.io is built into Adobe Premiere, which is really helpful. She can open up that same clip that she uploaded. She can see my notes. She can also click this link playheads feature. And as she goes through all the notes, if she clicks on them, the playhead in the timeline is going to move in line with the notes.
I also get to do my color sessions using Frame.io and annotations. What's really cool about this is my colorist lives on the other side of the country. We're able to do all of this through our annotations and comments. So you can see down below it says, can we add more saturation to these orange tubes? I'm able to make that note and draw an arrow to what I'm specifically talking about, which helps us to get really specific and nitty-gritty in the details that we want to cover in color. Like I said earlier, version stacking in color is a really cool thing to do, and one of my favorite things towards the end of a project is layering them on top of each other and getting to look at the prior to the grade and then what his finished product looks like, so that I can kind of see if there's any last-minute thing that I want to change.
As a producer of this project in post, I'm going to be really involved in reviewing with our stakeholders. So something that I love to do is have all my caveats included up in this description tab. I can put all those notes. I can say temp GFX, temp color, whatever I want to put at the top here. And that way I'm encouraging the feedback from my stakeholders to happen exactly in this place.
Hopefully some of those tips gave you guys some opportunities to maybe think about different ways to approach your workflow. I know everybody works differently, but we found the more that we lean into using Frame.io as a place where everyone goes to find their stuff, it really allows us to create pieces like this that at the end of the day we're super proud of. We hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show.